All right, let's welcome in Tim Harrington this morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Our EMA Director, boy, Friday was a fun little festive event. Well, not really. It was a stormy day. And so what have you concluded right now as far as kind of give us a little assessment of what happened and kind of where we are right now as far as damage and power outages go?
Well, the storm came in probably right around 2:30, 3 o'clock, and the main concern was the storm was very fast moving, which concerned me a lot. They said that thing was moving anywhere from 50 to 60 miles an hour, which told me that there was a lot of wind involved with that storm driving it, at the rate that it was moving. So we were expecting a lot of damages from the wind gusts that we were getting off of that particular storm. And according to some of the information that we have, the wind gusts that we had here in Floyd County were probably the highest in the state. So
wow.
A lot of the damages that we did have with power lines down, trees blown down, roads blocked from debris from the trees, down power lines. Talking with Georgia Power, at the height of the storm, we had about 12,000 customers without service. And at my residence, we were about 30 and a half hours without power and about 51 hours without internet service. So it was a eventful weekend here at the Harrington household, and I'm sure several others probably had similar stories as well.
Now, not all of the county got that bad stuff. It was kind of confined to just one particular section, and if so, it seemed like the northern part of the county got the brunt of it.
Well, I mean, as far as the power lines and everything and trees down, it was kind of county-wide.
Okay.
Because we had Georgia Power crews on standby. They had about 13 crews here that were out, working on the down power lines. And we were fortunate that, some of the other counties that didn't have any significant damages, we were able to get those crews moved over into our area to assist the crews that we had here to get power restored. So, we did have a lot of traffic lights that were out, so that kind of added to the some of the issues that we were having, especially with public safety, trying to deal with the weather conditions and the traffic conditions. That was a lot on them, and then of course we had the city, county, public works, police, and fire were out dealing with the damages from trees down, and we did have reports of trees down out at Berry College, and also had some trees reported on a couple of houses. And we did get a call from National Weather Service where they did detect some rotation out toward Martha Berry Highway between Berry College and the airport, and also a report that there was some up toward Shannon area. But we don't think anything actually touched down. I'm going to take a ride out to Berry College this morning and take a look around. And National Weather Service is probably going to coordinate with them and see if we can't get a team up here to take a look and see what we've got. Either it was straight line winds or we did have a brief touchdown of a tornado in those areas. But we'll find out once we get out there and get the drone up and take a look around and see what we got.
Yeah, it didn't take long for a lot of folks to get out there and snap photographs, and I think one of the big things I think that the students were on spring break. They were out away from campus this weekend. From one post that I saw, I may be mistaken on that, but it read like they were not on campus, so that might actually be a good thing. But From some of the pictures, it looked as if you did have a lot of straight line wind, but there were one or two that looked like the tree had been twisted. So, like you said, whether or not it actually touched down, it might have been just close enough to twist a few. But really, officially, I guess we won't know until the National Weather Service come out and they do the survey and make it official, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We did have one of the local hospitals affected as well. They had a power outage due to tree on power lines, and they were on generator power for several hours before they were able to get the power restored out there. So that was a concern for us also. Structure
damage. I saw some going on 2nd Avenue Friday afternoon. Some big trees just got hammered, and they just split open. I mean, some of these had been there for a long, long time, but I believe there was an awning out at Model Elementary, but were there other, any big structural damages that were reported for the storm?
No big structural damages. I mean, we did have some reports of some roof damage to some houses from trees falling on them, and some shingles that were blown off. And there was another one of those aluminum carports that was torn up pretty bad. And of course, Model Elementary with the awning being blown off of that school. And just little stuff, but there were well over 100 and something calls that they received at 911 concerning down power lines and just calls for service from the community where folks were seeing damages or impassable roads because of down trees and power lines.
Right.
So it was a pretty significant storm that it went through, and for the most part, it was pretty much exactly what National Weather Service had been describing the majority of the week, as far as what we could expect moving through. And that's exactly what we got. I mean, it wasn't as bad as Nashville.
Yeah.
I was watching the storm move through up there before we started seeing the effects of it here. But it moved through fast. That was a really, really fast moving storm. I mean, it moved through, and then all of a sudden it just cleared up. You got blue skies, and the sun was breaking through. But by then the damage was already done.
Well, I guess now we can officially say March did arrive like a lion. I mean, it's we were a little we wondered a couple of days because it's kind of like nothing's going on, and then bam, Friday happened, and it's like have full force. Here we are. So yeah. Now, in a long-range forecast type of thing, do you have any thing that's been predicted as to what type of spring storms season that we may have or might look at? Is it just going to be kind of normal with thunder showers and possibility of some more weather like this season?
Right now, National Weather Service hadn't really put anything out as far as the spring season. But if the past few years have been any indication, especially moving into the Atlantic hurricane season, that's a different animal altogether, because every year they seem to be getting progressively worse. So it's hard to say.
All right.
We've been fortunate here as far as we don't have to be concerned so much with hurricanes. We just have to deal with the storms coming off of those hurricanes once they make landfall.
All right, Tim Harrington, thank you so much for being with us. And, we'll look forward to the official report here, I guess, when they get to it. I mean, maybe a few more days, obviously.